Greetings, mortals. I am Natus, the ruler of Manga Hell, and today we'll be reacting to the newest chapter of the Four Nights of Apocalypse, chapter 207, Master and Pupil. Let's see what kind of excitement awaits us in this chapter. So the first page we see is Adlin, I'm not exactly sure. And Hauser's, well, we see Ellen in his full body appearance and Hauser's serious expression. I'm guessing this is supposed to be like a maybe in the last chapter, the writer didn't Nakaba didn't actually knew how he was going to structure, so he decided to have two different structures. One with that was in the last chapter, and one with is the first page we see in this chapter. Makes sense. I mean, there are multiple ways you can have introduce a new character that's supposed to be major. But anyways, let's get into the actual context. And now we cut to them, the Hauser and Niels with Anne and Percival drunked out, surrounded by Elden's men. And we see them just like laughing, this boy, ee hee hee, ee hee hee, this, here. Thank God we don't have that in One. There isn't that many of these in One Piece because everyone there would just make what the fuck laugh style like ga 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 or la 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 or la la la. Oh, that would be hilarious, but still it would be weird. But anyways, we have Hazard still drunk off his ass. I wonder how long if he's gonna be drunk off his ass this entire fucking arc. So we have also saying, when did I hear about them? The bandits that attacked the travelers in Dulfair range? I didn't think they'll be based in Kent disguised as locals and shipping visitors for all they've got. I guess Howard wasn't here on the mission, it's just a coincidence. Like one of those extremely lucky coincidences. Like, hey, here's a bar. And there's other bandits. Maybe if they are there, I will stop them. But not, well, I'm gonna get drunk my ass. So, yeah, fine coincidence. This way, we can take the Holy Knight weapons before they can raid the bandit gang. Oh, I guess this is actually like to prepare in case of the Holy Knights come to attack because, a Holy Knight will most likely still end up in the area because, you want to assess, you don't want to waste too much food, especially when it comes to traveling and all that. So I guess it makes sense. So you have another guy being like, yes, we took your weapons and horse from the inn too. So I guess being like, oh, we can actually now fight you. We actually have a chance about your weapons. Which I do question if these people are aware how powerful magic a Holy Knight can be without a weapon. I mean, I know they use them a lot, but I'm pretty sure that Holy Knights are pretty tough to even without their weapons. Or maybe like the apprentice Holy Knights and the low ranking ones, but the captain I'm pretty sure can handle himself in a battle with fists. Although considering how drunk he is, it might not actually matter. Huh? What a dumb gang. You think taking the Holy Knight Captain Hauser's weapon is enough to beat him? His face is exactly how he's trying to be badass, but in reality he's like drunk off his ass. And you can totally see it on his face. And we see how they all react. I guess they even themselves like I'm not sure that's they didn't know exactly what rank he is, but I think even they were like, actually he's a captain, so it would make sense that even about his weapon he'll be able to beat us. And even if Nines be like, not even a flinch against this band, he surely is Harley Knight's captain. What force? That is, I guess, also like taking him seriously because I could actually believe it, them being. But then see, and be like, Master Hauser, you've already lost, you know. And he's Capriccio, and yep, the alcohol made Hauser succumb. We see him just like falling on the table, and also seems to be on Percival, and going falling asleep. And Nine's be like, huh? I guess he didn't knew that he was out. one word of advice, Nigel. Make sure you're aware how drunk the person you fight alongside is. That way you won't be in this situation. It's like I know exactly how much drink you can hold. How many times do you think I carried you home from the tavern? Which is actually this is actually pretty funny, but it's actually pretty good knowledge in this case because the whole point is for us to get you drunk. Like, do you really think I would not show myself if I didn't know you were going to pass out from being too drunk? And they would see us and be like, "What will you do to us?" I guess that's why I was asking this, since he's aware of what's happening and all. And then we have those gangs be like, "Stupid kid, what do you think? We'll sell you children off as slaves." Um. Oh. Well. Oh. They have that slave spot alongside Anne. So I mean, she has like a very. We all saw Anne when she took that dress off, and we all saw. So it is a bit disturbing having that part, but we all know that's not gonna happen. Although I wouldn't be surprised if this actually does get lead into something. I mean, I would definitely imagine there being a story arc about like the criminal underworld, since the characters are a lot weaker in this version than in the last one. Everything has been like, I see. Well, no, thank you. And then we see a bunch of smoke surrounding everyone, and we see them all. What's this? Mist? This aroma herbs. Oh, this feels good. And we see them all. Well, all except Alden passing out. I guess this is supposed to like put them all to sleep. Is it gonna be like, what did you do? You mistrain Belladonna. Are we named to name something? But I'm guessing it's gonna be looking very beautiful in the animation. And yeah, I guess he's aware of what's happening, and you see Ellen being like, "You wield magic, spin. Well, I'll be just dragging my friends off. You're who?" And we see Ellen then holding Percival, but Nanzo reacts with, "Percival, you talking about this boy? When did you?" And we see Percival on the ground, and Ellen is behind Ninzel and seems to knock him out with a nice good old chop in the hat. Now, what I'm guessing is happening is that Ellen either has like some kind of illusion based magic or has some kind of like magic arm that allows him to make illusions. Because that is probably what's happening. I don't think Nizer actually has an ability that would allow him to like tell through it. Like he can be able to handle poison and alcohol, but not actual things like illusions. And then you see Donnie being, I'm guessing, I want to say outside the tavern, but I think he would hear some of that. So I'm guessing he's like somewhere else. Plus, it seems to be that Ellen actually walked up to him, so I guess he's somewhere else. So you see, I mean, there I go, running from him again. It's habit by now, ain't it? What, there's a better he went away from Houset? Well, no wonder he's giving you the tough love approach if you're gonna run away constantly. I'm sorry. Your mom is crying up in the heaven, huh? Huh? Yeah, I know it. Don't remind me. I'm guessing there's gonna be a backstory with this, considering how it's brought up. You up here, Donnie? Long time no see. And we see Edlin? So I guess I wasn't expecting to see Edlin. I guess he assumed that Edlin was already a holy knight or something. I'm not sure. I mean, he's at a house and he even asked how is Edlin doing. So I'm not sure why he's shocked that he's there also. I guess he was expecting Hauser to answer him, and that's why he's surprised. I'm not sure. I saw you over in the tavern. You traveling with a band of entertainers? I guess even Adeline is aware of what's happening. Which makes me wonder how long this has been going for and how far have they been doing this. Donnie and Alva, I believe it was in the manga, and I'm not sure about. And Tans, I think was the other guy's name. I'm not sure. Kind of. But what about you, Adeline? On a training journey with my uncle? So I guess Donnie still has no idea. I thought that's the idea that they've been doing or something. No, I cut ties with him. I'm just like you. I gave up on being a holy knight. Adeline has this like kind of like happy expression. It's supposed to be like, "Oh no, I am totally no longer that person." But it is there's still a bit sinister the way it's done. And it's like, "Huh? You're kidding? Why, Adeline? You were so keen on that dream." So I guess Adeline was actually more designed to be a holy knight than Donnie. About and he said, I mean, about that, Donnie, wanna team up with me, huh? My line of work's a lot easier than Holy Knight, more lucrative too. So I guess Donnie and I were a little more closer than we assumed. I'm talking as friends, not anything more, you disgusting shippers. It's like easy, lucrative. That doesn't sound like you at all. Holy Knights aren't driven by coin like that. So there's actually mentioning that Ella isn't the way he is. Uh, I'm expecting some possession, mind controlling type of thing coming along, or at least not no shocker by my on my side if that happens. Like I said, who cares about holy knights? And I'm still a bit shocked. And now we have, I'm guessing Alan speaking here. You can pose as a local care and strip travelers of their money and belongings. It's amazing how well it works. Talk about being blatant. Is he trying to be like, Pa? What kind of joke is that? You sound like a highwayman. And see Adeline be like, keep that up and the holy knights will nab you. Yeah, but I got a powerful ally on my side, and the knights can't phase us. So something I really feel like something weird's gonna end up happening. Oh, by the way, you actually do get the reveal of the ally he's talking about, and believe me, that ally will be amazing. Will be showing to see. And he's like, "So you in, Donnie? Listen, man, I'm glad we got to speak again. Like, I'm going back to my friends. I guess even he's like, and Dan's like, Chich. I guess even Dan's like, all right, like he's not against Dan's line work, but he's kind of, not really gonna do it. And that's probably why he went with a traveling ban instead of like, that this whole thing. It'd probably be like easier. And we see them be like, we've taken all your friends. Like, what do you mean by that? Traveling entertainers aren't your real friends. I'm the only one who really understands you. And see Adeline grabbing Donnie by the shoulder, but Donnie grabs Adeline's hand, and he's like, "You do something to them. I ain't taking that sitting down." Adeline being a bit shocked. I guess he wasn't expecting such a serious face, or maybe they were close or something. I'm not sure. And you see, I'm not sure if it's Donnie or Adeline, but one of them is like, "You've changed, man." And I see Adeline shaking a bit and then tweeting. And now we have, I guess it was Adeline by this word bubbles. And we see like tweet, and then we see Donnie's shock, and Adeline saying, "No, I haven't. All I did was discover my destiny." And we see a big shadow looming over and covering Adeline and Donnie. What could it be? So this is a bit curious on what exactly Adeline means by the whole destiny thing. I'm guessing it's gonna be something that's gonna be either fabricated, just a manipulation tactic, or something else we're gonna see. Just saying. I wouldn't be surprised by anything on that sort. So yeah. Now we see Hauser, Percival, Nenzo, and Anne, while even being fully in a slave position, into a cell. Jail cell or something to, I guess, to hold them, or to wait until like the slavers come and whoever's gonna come to take Hauser. And I'll be like, too. And I'll be like, "Aw, hey, that hurts." Yeah, that's the reaction of being thrown head first on the stone ground. And we see those, I guess, those characters who've been, those people who Anne and Percival were, dealing with, be like, "Better give us all our money back, kids. What's that? Do that treasure?" do that? Wait, wait. Was Anna was carrying that weapon? Shouldn't Donnie be the one carrying that thing? I'm pretty sure Sin entrusted that thing to Donnie, not Anne. And how dare you take away that thing? And we see that one of the guys like looking at and him just throwing back to Percival. Percival. And it actually, that's like that, and that guy's like, nah, it's just junk. You blockhead! Phew! And he's still, and he's like still drunk. And then he's like, well, great. I hope Donnie and the rest realize something's wrong. It's just Donnie and Sin, you guys. No one else. And we even see Anne still being drunk. It's just hilarious. How these guys, three of these guys are just drunk. And we see that those three laughing thing, and then we see another man like in a corner. No, and another house is like, nah, that coward would never help us. The guy who he cares about the most is himself. I guess referring to Donnie. And we see that guy, hey, you folks alright? I'll spring you out. You're the tavern keeper. Keeper. I and that I guess he's someone who's I'm not sure it's gonna be a public later, but I don't know, I guess there's actually a history behind Hauser and this guy. What a kid you are, still sober after all that drink. I guess even because I'm surprised you're still sober. I tried some of my grandfather's wine once, and any poison I take in, I can synthesize, combine, and neutralize within my body. Dang! And alcohol is poison too? Well, I'm guessing that it's not actually. I'm guessing that the sentence what there actually is a bit of poison substance in alcohol, but I'm guessing it's like these types of stuff in themselves less than anything than just poison specifically. I wouldn't be surprised if something similar like to medicine or something. He could consume it and probably do the same thing. And that's not sure what I would do to medicine, but you know what I mean. So we know. So we. By the way, while the guys opening the door, House actually already snapped the ropes. Whoa! You knew how much he can drink until he passes out, but you then knew that small rope around his wrist isn't going to keep him. That's surprising. And now we see that tavern being like, come on, Hauser, snap out of it. Why do you know my name? Who are you? Well, you did scream your name a little while ago, so he would know that because of that. And that guy, tavern was like, you don't recall? Sorry. And the tavern is like, it's me, Taizo. A long time ago, I took you on in the flying festival, and you whooped my ass. I guess. Oh yeah, they're actually referencing that. Surprised to see they are referencing that flying festival when no one's gonna really remember. And that's not the only thing that people probably wouldn't remember from the Saturday Saints. And so you guys will be like, ah, Taizo, boy, did you get old? Hey, quit with the jokes. We can't wait a single moment. I guess he's like even shocked like how old he is. Like, which is to be fair, is true. I mean, how's it still looks about the same as he did in the Saturday Saints? Well, Taizo, we actually do see a panel of him. Looks like much older. Like he looks to be like his 30 to 40s. While in this one, he looks to be in like his 60s. And he's like, at this rate, the whole town's gonna be razed. We gotta stop them, and I need your help as a holy knight. The town's be raised by who, Adlin? No, not him. The ancient dragon that Adlin tamed. Yep, that's a dragon, boys and girls. The best way I could describe this dragon is take T-Rex, beef up the arms, add a little more horns, add stereotypical dragon wings, and give more like special skills. And the size of the dragons actually that building that Donnie and Alan were at, that dragon seems to be bigger than all of that. So I'm not sure how impressive that is in terms of size. Actually, we do see Donnie like running right down. Which, to be fair, it's a dragon, so you would run down even if they're weak. Now, I actually don't have much memory of dragons in Seven Deadly Sins. From what I heard from some of the other one of the wardens in Hell, the dragons did actually appear, but they were nothing really to write home about. Only there were apparently only a couple of panels, so it's questionable how powerful this dragon is. But consider the fact this dragon has like special attention to it, and the fact he's an ancient dragon, I'm guessing that he's a pretty high level. And we see this dragon, like, I'm guessing, looking at Adlan, and Adlan's like, quite staring at me. We are all on the same boat, ain't we? So I guess they are working together. Not sure what exactly is happening or how he managed to tame that thing. But Ghost is also like, but their agreement won't last much longer. So I guess the dragon's gonna probably betray Adlan in the next chapter, or very soon at least. So I'm questioning what's happening here. And was that dragon nearby or something? I'm not quite sure. So yeah, let's talk about the whole taming the dragon thing. And Destiny. I'm guessing there's some kind of manipulation behind this. Like this dragon either is connected to Arthur's Holy Knights or some other villain, and he's using this dragon to like keep to have like this gang, some control of it or something on those lines. Or this dragon was like convinced at first, and Alan thought he had like this great destiny because of it or something. So I'm not sure. Now they're gonna deal with this dragon three different ways. One, Percival beats it, the most logical. Second, this dragon is used as to show off how powerful Hauser is, since let's be real here, the antagonistic force right now is like zero. I mean, let's be real here, when the main villain of this part of the story is straight up admitting, oh, I could not beat you, but I know exactly how drunk you can get. You know that something's wrong. And third, some of the older Seven Sins characters show up and come and help. People were throwing around Meliodas, but I don't think he's gonna show up. I feel like Meliodas is gonna show up once the characters reach Britannia. So, depending on how it goes with Hauser, probably very soon, I would wager. Honestly, I'm not even sure why Hauser and Percival's group aren't going to would split after this. So I'm guessing we are gonna see that meeting very soon. But yeah. Anyways, this chapter is like a pretty decent chapter. Definitely trying to like build up stakes, give us a little more like hints into what's going to happen. Nothing major in all honesty. But yeah. No, anyways, tell me in the comments below what do you think about this chapter. And like the video and share it. Now with that said, I hope you all like this reaction and I cannot wait to see all you people next time. Goodbye.